Good evening and welcome to Nate Newswatch. Today's first story is how Edmonton and surrounding areas are responding to the recent snowfall after an unusually warm winter. Miriam, you mentioned that parking bans are in place right now, but which phase of the parking ban are we currently in and how long do they typically last for? A Southside Edmonton restaurant is giving back to the community with free meals every week to help the less fortunate. Nate hosted its annual Science and Technology program preview for prospective students to get an in-depth look at the school's programs. Coming up after the break, we want to know if you stayed home instead of going to school during that big snowfall that started the week. Welcome back to Nate Newswatch. Fiona, I can't wait to go to the gym later, but sometimes I wonder, is there something else I could do for exercise? Hey Fiona, have you gone to any shows or events in the city lately? Yeah, that one seems like fun. I think I may head down to the Battleground Gallery and see what they're displaying there. Thanks, Kayla. Well, Fiona, what a show we had this week.
That's right. I can't wait to see what stories are going to be covered next week.
Thanks for joining us from our studios at Nate. Enjoy your weekend and see you guys with a brand new installment of Newswatch next Friday.
Privileged in the community. Our Nick Dube has more.
Yes, a local brewery is turning profits in beer into provisions and water for those in need, and in turn, strengthening the community. Water Warriors, a local nonprofit supported entirely by donations and volunteers, is the chosen grassroots recipient of this month's Time for Kindness. Hey guys, it's Nick Dube. I'm your sports host for the week. This is the newest addition to Nate's Gym. Guess who brought this bad boy home? And the Nate women's hockey team goes for some glory of their own this weekend. Plus, a local football prospect is taking his shot at the big stage. All this and more on End Zone Sports. Bigger and better is right, guys, as the Nate men's volleyball team hit even higher heights this past weekend by winning its first national title in the history of Nate. Armed with momentum, aspiration, and coming off their first ACAC men's championship, the boys were hungry for more, and boy did they deliver. With the plan already set in place, the Tigers would be moving their entire delegation over from Korea from the months of October to March to fulfill the ACAC schedule. They would be playing all their home games in Calgary at the Seven Chiefs complex. Hey guys, it's Nick Dube, your weather host for this week. We got surprised this morning with a little bit of snow, but it's looking like it might be the last one for the year, so hopefully you guys took advantage of it. That and more in weather. Thanks guys, it's been a wild spring weather-wise with a mixed bag of temperatures, but at least we're close to seeing the last of the white stuff. It's almost like you can never tell when it's truly time to put away your winter coats. In Calgary, it looks like they are going to get, well, quite a bit of snow and rain with an 80% chance of precipitation. They have a high of +4 and a low of -3. Moving to Jasper, it looks like they might get a little bit of sun, but still a little bit cloudy with a high of +11 and a low of -5. In Fort McMurray, pretty much the same with some clouds, a little bit of sun coming through the back, but they have a high of +10 and a low of -3. Now in the capital city of Edmonton, it looks like a little bit cloudy, but no snow, no rain in the forecast, a high of +8 and a low of -4. Now, it's not quite the lowest day on record, but it's definitely not the highest either. So for now, we're just going to have to enjoy those moderate temperatures up until Monday when the temperatures slowly start to rise into the teens. I'm Nick Dube with your weather.